Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox. I would like to welcome you to the Sunday Book Review. The Sunday Book Review is the series where I discuss books which impact the compliance practitioner, the legal professional, and the business professional. I hope you will enjoy this episode. The Sunday Book Review is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network. First, a quick word from our sponsor. Today on the Sunday Book Review, we take a look at some of the top books from Dashiell Hammett. We begin with The Thin Man, which launched an entire set of stereotypes: Nick and Nora Charles, sophisticated, high society, wisecracking, constantly drinking crime solvers. Nick's an ex-cop who, together with his heiress wife, enjoy the screwball comedies filled with dead bodies. The movies are great and a lot of fun, as are the books. Next up, The Glass Key. The Glass Key is a novel of character. Sure, there's a murder and a whodunit, and it even gets solved. The main character is Ned Beaumont, a gambler. He's the best friend and right-hand man of a political boss of this unnamed town. There's corruption, there's crime, and it is solved. The best. The centerpiece, the one, the Maltese Falcon. It's Hammett did to Hemingway what was said to have done. The Maltese Falcon is it. The movie is one of the great ones. The book is even better. The dialogue is excellent, snappy, and quotable. The prose is really bared down to basics, and it is really one of the best movie and mystery experiences that you can have. Next up, the Dane Curse. The detective is a continental operative. The agency is a business that must make money, and the op still has to report to his superiors. It's set in the 20s. Part of what's so striking about the book is its modernity. It could literally be torn from the headlines today or in the late 1990s. A young woman at the center of the story is addicted to opioids. She gets involved with a cult. It's very spiritual. It'll make you think of the Children of God, Jim Jones, etc. The Dane Curse may be one of Hammett's weakest books, but the story still feels alive today. And finally, Red Harvest. Red Harvest is a book that takes place in a mining town, so there's lots of opportunities for interesting characters. Here's the opening. I first heard of Personville called Poisonville by a red-haired mucker named Hickey Dewey in the big ship in Butte. He also called his shirt a shoit. I didn't think anything of it, what he'd done to the city's name. A few years later, I went to Personville and learned better. That's how the story opens. It's, once again, a lone detective, fictional character. A man is murdered the day before he arrives, and there's corruption, there is a lot of drinking, there's sharp and witty dialogue, and it really is an unexplored book that I think you would enjoy checking out. Dashiell Hammett is truly one of America's great authors. These books came to us from the 5 novels of Dashiell Hammett, which appeared on Crime Reads. I've linked to it in the show notes, so check it out. The Compliance Podcast Network was recently honored with some communicator awards for podcasts I know you will want to check out. Are you interested in Lyme disease? Well, check out Understanding Lyme Disease. And check out the Hill Country Podcast, where I look at the people, places, and things of the Texas Hill Country. Also, we have a new podcast series on the Compliance Podcast Network, which I know you will enjoy, The Corruption Files, where together with Hughes Hubbard partner Mike DeBernardis, we take a look at some of the most significant FCPA and international anti-corruption enforcement actions over the past 15 years. It's a great review and helps you understand how we got to where we are today in ABC compliance. And we actually have one more, which is Taxman on the intersection of tax and compliance, where with my tax colleague extraordinaire Tracy Howell, we look at 5 different issues that every compliance officer needs to be aware of regarding corporate tax. It's a fascinating series that's on a topic not often explored.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.